A lot of things have been happening around me, and there are certain people that I know that I communicate with. It is okay with me, but how to communicate with other people. And I've seen the toll is taking on their life, and I feel like I need to bring this up. Hi everyone, welcome back to Real Talk with You. And today we'll be discussing on a topic titled Walking on Eggshells. How your energy affects your life, how that energy actually affects your life and your relationship. Okay, so basically I'm doing this topic because a lot of things have been happening around me, and there are certain people that I know that I communicate with. It's okay with me, but how to communicate with other people. And I've seen the toll is taking on their life, and I feel like I need to bring this up. Okay, so let's dive into today's topic titled Walking on Eggshell. It's the uneasy feeling when people seem afraid to tell you the truth. You know, we will talk about it and how it affects your life and what happens when people do that around you. What happens to you and the people that are walking around on eggshells around you. So basically, that's what we're discussing today. So let's dive into what it means. What does walking around on eggshells mean? Basically, walking on eggshell is when people feel like they have to tiptoe around you. Okay, people are um, avoiding to talk about tough conversations with you, or they are being extra cautious with their words so they don't upset you. Okay, and often it starts with the energy you project. Okay, so when you project an energy that is hostile, people tend to walk around you on eggshells. You might not realize it, but the vibe you give often can create a barrier between you and the people um, that are around you, making them feel the fear or being uncomfortable or being not being honest with you. So that's basically what it means. So now we'll dive into the main topic. Right. Now let's talk about it. When people walk around eggshells, when they walk on eggshells around you or certain individuals, it usually happens when people sense that their honesty might trigger a negative reaction, whether it's defensive reaction, anger, or people feel hurt when they tell them the truth. So instead of being open and truthful, they'll avoid these difficult conversations. Although um, the avoidance have a big impact on you and the relationship with these people that are avoiding those conversations because they don't want to hurt you or because you're just being difficult. Okay. And that we are being number one topic is what people um when people will tell you what you want to hear because they want to avoid you being hurt or your confrontation. Okay. When people start walking around eggshells, they often tell you what you want to hear. Okay, they don't tell you what you need to hear. They don't tell you the truth. They don't tell you exactly how they feel. They tell you what you need to hear. They might just be holding back a lot of things. They're worried for you, they're worried for themselves, or they're worried for the things that are happening around you. You think everything is going well, but the truth is, you're not getting the feedback you need to grow or the feedback you need to improve because you're very difficult. So they feel this vibe that you're difficult and they won't tell you what you need to hear or how they really feel. And it will affect your personal growth. How does this affect your personal growth? When people aren't real with you, it stunts your growth, not your physical growth, but your mental growth, your emotional growth, and otherwise. Personally, development comes from facing the truth. You know, your strength to face your flaws and every other thing in between. But if people are too afraid to tell you the hard truth about who you really are and what you really are, you won't know where to improve. You won't know if you're growing or you're not. You keep um being where you are, and that version of yourself that needs to be improved will never be, because people are too afraid to tell you the truth. Okay, then number three, how does it affect your relationship? Basically and honestly, when people don't tell you the truth, you'll never know what is in their heart. So number one, you don't even know who is around you. Honesty is the backbone of a healthy relationship. But if people are always walking on eggshell around you, the honesty fades. They don't tell you the truth. Your relationship becomes shallow. There's nothing to discuss. There's nothing to talk about. You don't have deep connection. You won't have meaningful connection or conversations with these people. Over time, this will create like emotional distance. They don't want to be around you. Your relationship will start crumbling. There is no bond. There is no focus. They rather be somewhere else than being with you, because they can't be real with you. And basically, even when you're hurting them, they can't tell you. So they rather avoid you. And how does people perceive you? It also affects the way other people perceive you. Not even the people that are walking around eggshells. Other people that don't even walk around eggshells are just meeting you for the first time. When people feel that they can't be honest with you, they see you like you're unapproachable. It will affect the way people will come with you for relationship. It might even affect your romantic relationship, okay? Because they will feel like you are not approachable, you are intimidating, and you will feel it's confidence. But the truth is, it's not confidence. There's a difference between being confident and unapproachable, okay? There's a very huge line, okay? So people tend to stop engaging with you and rather look for something else to engage with, even while they are with you, okay? You have shallow connections, you have shallow discussions, because they can't tell you the truth, because they can't tell you how you make them feel, or because they can't tell you what you're doing to them that is wrong, or what you're doing to other people. And it causes a ripple effect in your life. It looks like, okay, leave me the way I am, this is where I am. But darling, that is not how you are, that's not how you're meant to be, because it will give you a ripple effect, like an extended effect in your life. This kind of energy does not just impact your relationship, it causes a ripple effect around the people that are in your life. At work, people will avoid you. You will have less friends. Your self image, when people are asking, imagine somebody coming and saying, this person, I like to talk about this. They say, I avoid this person. No, she does not like to be told the truth. Oh, she likes shouting, she likes fighting. People will always disconnect from you. And that will bring this loneliness, okay? And the truth is, it is what I feel about you that I will tell the next person. Except I just want to be truthful with the next person. I will say, okay, if you want to do business with this person, do it, but on your own risk. Don't call me, I am not involved. It will stop a lot of things from coming your way. And this is an energy you put out. Some people know, some people don't know. That's why I'm doing this video. How do you know you have this energy? When people start avoiding conversations with you, when they rather just keep quiet, even when you know you are wrong, they avoid telling you the truth, okay? They'll rather not have a sincere conversations with you. Instead, they'll just leave you to your comfort and say, let me not inconvenience you, don't worry about it. You are wrong, this thing, you need to discuss about it, but they'll rather not do it. They'll just tell you, okay, they'll just forgive you, okay? The next thing is, they tell you what you want to hear. Every time you have a conversation with these people, you're always right. You're always on the right track. No, nobody is always on the right track. Okay? Even when you feel like, okay, there's something wrong with me, they are telling you, no, there's nothing wrong with you. Every other person is crazy but you. No, it's a lie. You are the crazy one. So please note this. Number three is negative reaction and feedback. Nobody gives you negative reaction. Okay? Instead of giving you negative reaction, and they feel like once you start being defensive, if they even muster the courage to give you a negative reaction and you start being defensive or you start fighting back, they just keep quiet and just withdraw, and they'll never tell you the truth. They'll just say, okay, no problem. That conversation will just end there. Okay? They will just end there. And you see that when people are conversing that you're not there, they are conversing, or you're working towards people that are communicating, they keep quiet, they keep silent. They don't want to talk about anything anymore. It's just like it will be as if they're talking about you, but they're not talking about you. It's just that they fear the fact that you are able to handle whatever they are talking about, and you might just relate it in a way that they don't want you to, or they don't want reaction. So they just avoid quarrel with you. And when you, another thing to know is when people always apologize to you, even when you know they are not supposed to apologize to you, just to end the conversation, they say, ah, belema binu, or oh, sorry, my bad. Just to end conversation. They don't want to go further. They'll just stop it there. Another one is lack of honest criticism. They won't tell you the real main truth about what you're doing wrong. They might just tell you a bit, like around the tip of the depth. They won't get into the depth of what you're really doing wrong so you can change. And when somebody is not telling you really where you're at fault or what is wrong with you, then they are not helping you. Then the last one, I think the last one is emotional distance. You see that people that you are loved, that they love you, people that used to show you love are now withdrawn. They are now distant. They rather just spend like 5 minutes, 10 minutes with you, and they want to just go quickly. They want you to just come in and go out. They love you still, but they just don't want to put up with you and your negative reaction. Okay, then there are ways to change. How do you change this energy? A lot of people don't know they're giving out this energy. First, you need to know the kind of energy you're giving out. If you've noticed these things around you, you need to notice if you need to know the kind of energy that you're giving out. Maybe that's the kind of energy. So how do you change this energy? The key thing is to create an environment where people feel safe to be honest with you. Start by letting others know that you value their truth, you value their input in your life, and try to take criticism. Nobody is always right. As sensible as I think I am, there are times I'm not right. Okay? Be open to criticism. Be open to somebody telling you you're doing something wrong. You can't always be right. Nobody knows it all. Same way nobody is an island. You might feel the person is stupid. But one person that is stupid can tell you one real conversation. Have one real conversation that would change something in your life. Okay? If you feel like people are walking around eggshells, around you on eggshells, time to take a step and reflect on your energy that you put out. If you feel like people are not being honest with you, reflect on the kind of energy that you're putting out. Embrace honesty. Be open to truth. You will see that there's a shift in the way people now converse with you. Okay? I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It's never easy. Okay? Just try as much as possible to let people tell you the truth. Swallow it in, then reflect on it later. Then, if you're not satisfied with what the person said to you, or if you feel like the person is wrong, you can as well just have a meaningful conversation later. You don't have to shout, you don't have to quarrel. And if you say, oh, this is how I am, I cannot change, my darling, when you're alone, you will change. Because a lot of people will stay away from you, even the people that need to affect your life, because of the fear of your energy. They won't want to do anything with you or have a very good collaboration with you to grow. And what is a human being growing without people connecting and collaborating with? Okay? Just try to reflect on the kind of energy you give to people, and that will help in the long run. Then, secondly, I think you should basically sit somebody close to you, sit somebody close to you down and ask them to be truthful with you. Okay? Or maybe I feel like there was a time I did like a score sheet with my kids. I did like a quiz thing with my kids where I wrote out certain things that I feel I'm not handling right, because we always know when we don't handle things right, right? We always know that. So I did a score sheet. I listed out some things I wasn't handling right, that I feel like I wasn't handling with my kids right. And I put a yes or no, and I put like options on some, and others is like a free answer. And I sent it to my kids. And I was amazed at the response that that they gave. As much as it looks like they are kids, they actually gave a very tangible response that helped me handle certain things, even in my career life and in my business life better. Okay, so you can do this with sorry about that. You can do this with people that are really close to you to tell you the truth about the kind of energy you give, especially when you realize that all this thing that I've listed out is happening around you. Okay, if you feel like people don't want to spend time with you, people are always exhausted around you, people just want to stay on their own, even while they are with you they prefer to be on their own, and they have short conversations with you, maybe people are walking on eggshells around you, and maybe you are not receptive. Okay, you're not accepting blames, and you're not accepting negative comments about you. Don't say this is how I am. Don't say you are not my God. The same God that created you created the next person, and God does not make a mistake for creating people around you, and you can't grow without having people who can tell you the truth around you. Okay, then if you feel like, okay, you need therapy, go for therapy, have a discussion with somebody, learn. There's social media, there's Google. Learn steps to take. Okay, if you need more steps to take, you can comment down below steps and how to heal. Maybe you're dealing with a past aggressive relationship, whatever reaction, or maybe it's from a trauma, or maybe that's why you're like that. You can actually comment down below, and I would respond to you and help you with tips on what to do and how to go about it. Then certain people need therapy. You need to talk to people. You need to let out your anger that you've built up. Maybe that's why you are that aggressive. Maybe that's why you're giving out that energy. So comment down below, and I will reach back to you on your specific comments or your specific questions. Okay, and for now I'm going to call it I'm going to end the conversation because I have like a part two for this. It's like a series. I have a part two and a part three coming up soon. And if you are new on my channel, this is a channel where we talk about empowerment, how to grow professionally, emotionally, and how to come out of find your voice to heal and all that. When it comes to empowerment, of women empowerment and all, I this is your channel. So if you're new here, don't forget to click the subscription, you subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our topic. And bye for now. See you in the next video.